During a time of prayer, the Lord revealed to me several events that will unfold after the November election. Donald J. Trump will secure the election with more than 270 Electoral College votes needed to win the presidential election. The Democrats will challenge the results of the election with three challenges. First, they will claim that President Trump did not receive 270 Electoral College votes, insisting that there are still uncounted votes, particularly in areas expected to favor Kamala Harris. They will argue that these outstanding votes could change the outcome. When this attempt fails, they will move to the second challenge, disputing the states President Trump is certified to have won. They will claim that he did not win in Pennsylvania and Arizona and raise concerns about the voting process in Nevada, arguing that the election is invalid because these states were prematurely called for Trump while votes were still outstanding. The third challenge will involve accusing President Trump of being an insurrectionist, citing the 14th Amendment to disqualify him from holding public office, even though not one person was ever charged for insurrection on January 6th. This matter will go to the Supreme Court, which will ultimately side with President Trump, stating that there is no proof he caused the insurrection or that an insurrection even occurred. Evidence will reveal that individuals embedded in the January 6th movement were federal government plants. Despite these three attempts, they will not invalidate the election before the inauguration. During President Trump's inauguration, he will need to stand behind a bulletproof glass shield due to assassination threats. Donald J. Trump will ultimately be sworn in as the nation's 47th president. In the first 3 months of 2025, there will be riots and protests with people demanding an election recount. The liberal media, Democrats, Marxists, and socialists will claim that Donald Trump is an illegitimate president and will propose holding a new election, which will not happen. After the first 90 days of his presidency, President Trump will initiate a deportation program. This will trigger riots by illegal immigrants against the American people, the police, and those working with the government to round up the illegals. They will seek refuge in sanctuary cities and states, protesting and resisting deportation. In response, President Trump will offer a deal. If they leave the country willingly and register, they may return after going through the proper channels. However, those forcibly deported will be permanently barred from re-entering the United States. This conflict will persist throughout 2025. Soros-backed district attorneys, liberal media, and opponents of the deportation will incite a civil war-type battle, bidding illegal immigrants and their allies against American people, conservatives, and law-abiding citizens. Ultimately, liberals will be pitting illegal immigrants against American citizens. It will take most of 2025 to resolve this conflict. By early 2026, the situation will begin to calm as President Trump implements a system allowing individuals to return to the United States if they have sponsorship, employment, and family ties, ensuring they won't rely on public assistance. This will stabilize immigration and secure the border. At that point, the economy will start to recover, jobs will grow, and manufacturing and technology will return to America. President Trump will also reopen the Keystone Pipeline, making the United States energy independent. By mid-2026, a new energy source will be discovered, leaving people wondering how they hadn't realized it was beneath their feet. This discovery will dramatically shift the US economic and social landscape. Once again, the country is positioned as a global power. All of this will unfold against the backdrop of the Democratic, Marxist, and Socialist Party siding with illegal immigrants against the American people. This alliance will ultimately destroy the Democratic Party, paving the way for a new political movement that isn't Republican or Democrat. This party by the people and for the people will rise and produce the next president of the United States after Donald Trump. This new political party will be fiscally conservative and constitutionally driven, but with a social agenda, unlike either party's previous agenda. The American people will go all in for this platform, and the movement will secure the United States president in 2028.